Yo, what's up everybody? It's Anthony Gutierrez here, making a video, and I'm gonna discuss a topic that is impossible to truly follow, but it can be comprehended if you know it probably can't be comprehended because the gods keep you blind, keep you dumb. The masses are blind and dumb. You as a person, and you're not even a person to God. You're not even a machine. You're what we would do to machines. And they could send you a feeling of love, but it's a false feeling. And I have some terms written down here, and I'll show you. Let me see if I can flip this camera over real quick before. Okay, it's not going to happen, but we have a false light, and it's the illusion. Everybody knows about the illusion, but there's also false light that enters the illusion that doesn't become reality or have any sequence or timing. That means you feel it, but you're doing what you normally do, so you have to bypass it. And you keep doing the nonsensical thing you're doing, believing that you're going to get an energetic reaction, or that because you tapped a good feeling or some high like a explosion in your body, like a good explosion, not a bad explosion that's chaotic, but the next moment is bad. The next moment you actually think that that you were supposed to have something and you missed it and you'll return to it. But the truth is, you'll probably never return to it. Or if you do, you'll return to the very same one and never proceed from there. You'll never... You should be able to have many of those in your lifetime. But the gods are running an experiment on this planet, and they are not friendly. God is not friendly. He's not your friend. He'll tell you. He tells me all the time. They want you to be... They want our lives to be sacrificial, and they want you to eat it, buy it. They want you to agree to sacrifice one of your own. They want you to think that one of us should be just like Jesus. But Jesus was a very high God. He never died. That was a whole make-believe story. The gods have all kinds of make-believe stories and scenarios, and it's hard to describe to you because our existence isn't like a god. The gods, they were also created by another race, but the gods themselves are the only ones here now, and they have petty behavior. The gods are not righteous. They're self-righteous. They'll do for themselves. I swear, you could be crying and dying, and the gods will not help you no more. We always believed that was true. God don't do that no more. Anything you believe about God, He don't do no more. You'll be running around circles in your head. That's all He'll do. You know, you're supposed to know galactic knowledge. You're supposed to know the stars, the sun. You're supposed to be able to feel those feelings and get them. But now we worry about nowadays is what they always said. A 64-ounce large soda, a big old plate of food. Even women are like this. Even the skinny women, they want all kinds of food. They want money. They just want. And that's God pushing us down to become a stupid beast. You know, and you may say, oh, you know what? I don't worry about that part of myself. I don't do that. Well, you do that, but you just said you don't, so you just lied. And the only one that could push you out into a subliminal state where your higher knowledge can't rise is God. So even people that speak on this subject are isolated and ridiculed. You know, God subjected certain people on this planet to experimentation. You know, and He pits some against others, and it's hard to say. There's no comparison or metaphor for exactly what they do, but I'll tell you what, they learned how to use other beings' vessels, a small vessel like ours, and put themselves into it in their energy, and therefore they have two bodies. They could make other ones, but they could also make a lot of us if they wanted to, and put a lot of energy. In fact, there's 9 billion people on this planet for a reason, because the gods are greedy, and it's not, I mean, you could laugh, you could cry, but the son of a bitch did this. And then the next breath he wants you to say you love him, and that's submission to him. And I'm telling you, that righteous Bible shit ain't true. They'll kill all 9 billion of us. That's why they made us, in case they had to put us in front of the Draconians to use us as a shield. They want to spread their energy, put it into our vessels, so that they have area in the galaxy over the Draconians. Because the Draconians have their own territory, and they don't want it to shrink, and the gods want to take more. And these beings are not really at war. They kind of just make bids, but with the threat of killing each other. If things got too drastic, they'll really go to war. And they'll really start playing dirty against each other. Now they only play dirty against us. Like, you're so stupid, you don't even know how dumb you are. And it's sad for me to make this video because I'm just as stupid as you guys. The only thing is that I'm aware of it, and they made me aware. So, your life may seem normal to you, but I'm telling you, that's not normalcy. So God doesn't fight his fight, he kills. He made us for a sacrifice. And you may say, well, I'm not dying, I don't feel like I'm dead. Yeah, but you're a human shield right now. And the shield, the humans, whenever you catch yourself saying person, people, that's not you, that's God's control. You heard me just say he's controlling my body. The only reason I can say this is because they have to abide. They have to participate with someone. So there's God's partner right there. You see the name? It's not that one. It's that one. That's God's partner. They're just polar opposites. They're the same thing. They're buddies. Hey, buddy. How you doing, buddy? How you doing? Well, I'm doing fine. You ready to go and do this little war? Yeah. Well, you got your experiments ready? You got all your sacrifices? Yeah. Let me write down. Here's my sacrifice. Well, in case you cheat, we're going to destroy all these. I am. That's right. So, you got to remember, every time you heard the Bible, God killed everybody and he didn't give an explanation why. There's a reason he never explained himself. He ain't going to answer to you. But you are a sacrifice. I'm a sacrifice, and everyone below is a sacrifice. If you know less, you're considered below. It's not that I have superpowers. I don't have no damn powers. I'm hijacked. That means I'm always given the illusion that I know something or did something. All I know is that these two forces put information into all of our heads to believe stuff. And whether you know about them directly or not, you're always pitted against a good and bad. And they're both bad. Neither one is good. If you want to believe the lie that God is good, then you're a fucking sucker. You're a sucker, and the one that's doing it to you is giving you candy before they kill you. The one who does it to you smiles before he stabs you in your back. You never see it. If you do, he hushes your mouth and you can't tell nobody. In fact, myself, I've been hushed for 10 years or more on the knowledge of this. And to be able to have a proper explanation, even to make a video. Or if I did want to make a video, the energy was sucked out of me to do so. I just wasn't able to. Or they'll threaten me with petty, peevish shit that don't even matter. Doesn't even matter. They'll even bounce it against your ego and make you believe it matters again. That's how false I know this shit is. You know, so I'm going to keep making these videos so that people know that don't just go to God. God ain't doing nothing for you. Is he doing something for you? Tell me if he is. I don't believe it. Write down what you think it is and make it actually a truism. You know, it has to be a whole statement. You know, you can't just say, well, he blessed me and I got a house, or he made my life good. I'm happy. You're not happy. If you're happy, you would be way natural. This whole planet, there's nobody on. I know there's nobody on this planet happy. There isn't, because of the stressful level we're vibrating on. You're just moving faster. It's like when I was a little kid, I used to move fast, just be running around, and I always thought I felt good. But everyone around me could see that I was tired and wore out. and my brain wasn't working, and you're just using mindless words and running around. And that's what everyone does now. They're not using knowledge. They don't even know what, they just use that as a word nowadays when they think they do something smart, and that's God just stealing your feeling. Like, trust me, we don't do nothing smart on this planet. No one does, not even me. Even this video doesn't even sound smart. But I just want to let you guys know, because, you know, love it or hate it, love me, hate me, shouldn't even care about me. You should just don't even care about the messenger. They're just bringing the message. And the message is that there's a lot of stuff hidden, and 9 billion people that don't get everlasting life is a sin. You were never told that. You were never given that opportunity because we were isolated. You know, so okay, everybody. Till my next video.